season. And so far, they split the first two. So they seem pretty evenly matched to build some confidence with the win tonight.
Yeah, I think they're really highly motivated in this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. As you mentioned, both teams evenly matched. You've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies. And the coaches really can factor in games and situations like this.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Russell Westbrook. Martin is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Durant, and it's Wheeler in at the shooting guard.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 16 points in the win against Washington.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Billy Donovan for a moment. They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability to send shots away on the defensive end. He told his players to be fearless and not think twice about taking shots, saying, a lot of the D Howard plays is mental. He just has shooting.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Russell dishes to Harris. And just under
a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Wheeler. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Harris up top. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And that one is stuffed right through.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
Both teams will make substitutions. Harris, he's in at shooting guard. Julius Randle is out there with Mo Harkless. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Russell in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Nuggets.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic, and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Westbrook with it. Picked up by Harris. Westbrook kicks to Kanter. It's stolen by Adams. And here's the fast break. Russell leading. The way. Pass to Harris. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Laker lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot's good from Cantor. Los Angeles leading by 9. Russell passes to Harris. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Really an extraordinary game for Harris. He's got 11 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
And he makes both free throws. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked by Adams. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Washington Wizards.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Cantor inside, guarded by Harris. There's the bucket, good. Cantor's got his second basket.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
That's good. Adams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
And it's Harris off the drive. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris? Here's Harris. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Goes up on the wing. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
That's a great job from the line this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 19. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. They set the screen. Back to Westbrook. To the inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And through the first half.
Your Lakers, 48. The Thunder, 29.
Ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant is out there with Martin. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wheeler in at the shooting guard position. To the middle, Kanter, and he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And the basket by Harris.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
They get it back. Goes back up. A nice shot by Howard.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Thunder trailing by 18. Burke has some information for us, Burke. And the Lakers making a change here. Harris has checked in. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Martin the screen. Kanter with the screen on Russell. The drive by Kanter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kanter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here is Harris. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Westbrook can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 16. Russell dishes to Harris.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harris has got 25 points.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The shot is off, and Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Russell passes to Harris. And Randall throws it down.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Here's Wheeler. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Russell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Russell's got his first points of the night.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The shot's good from Kanter.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Lakers leading by 15. Russell kicks to Adams. Harris outside. Lets it go from 11. And it's Durant with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Here's Westbrook. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And Parsons kicks to Chandler. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Lakers leading by 12. Harris, he's in at the point. Howard is out there with Nance. Then there's Jennings. And it's Daniel in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And, guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Westbrook, here we go. Kanter, and it's sent back by Howard. And that one's good. Westbrook with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point.
Sticking too much.
Here's Harris. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Shot, high post, again, Los Angeles. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin.
Kevin Durant.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Howard. Goes up, and slam dunk by Harris.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Thunder trailing by 16, and stolen by Harris.
Move the ball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Who comes in for Nance. And Harkless is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Westbrook against Harris. Great D that time from Westbrook.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They have paint.
Passes it to Wheeler from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Harris against Westbrook. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's now 37 points for Freak.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
And Westbrook, here we go. Another shot, and scoring with the play inside is Kanter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
11 feet away, and again the basket from Harris. Harris has got 39.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
It's stolen by Randall. Harris with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Harris off the drive, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Harris. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Martin with the ball.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up.
Oh! How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. Waiters did. Dishes to Martin. Chandler, the pass to Wheeler. No luck. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Both good from the line that time. And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Peyton.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.